That was the brilliant sound of David B Mac right here in the sessions, and that was called "Wake Me Back to Bed."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
brilliant. Thank you so much. It's really interesting. That what is it you call that style?
So it's kind of called a style called lap tapping, or just percussive fingerstyle guitar.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
If people are tuned in, and I'm sure they are, and if they like what they hear, how can they be in touch with you?
So I've got a Facebook page, just Dave B Mac at facebook.com. Also through SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. Also just /
Dave B Mac.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to mention your up and coming gigs. Have you got any EPs or?
I've not at the moment. Nothing that's kind of officially recorded. I've got a demo CD that I do have, which you can really only get through me at the moment. But that should be going online fairly soon onto Spotify and iTunes and things like that.
When it is released, we send it in here to you. I'll do a bit of a plug for you. So we're just going to move on to song number 2.
Cool.
Tell me about the song. What's the song called?
I'm going to do a tune called Mexican. So that's the tune that I wrote for a group of Mexican musicians called the Casa Verde Collective, who they'd come over to Scotland. They were on tour all around Europe, and a few of them had come over, I think from Germany, I can't remember, just to have like 4 days out of their tour, and and one of my friends had introduced me to them. And said, like, oh, do you want to come and play with this band? So like, yeah, cool. And then looked them up and realized they're this massive band out in Mexico, like, really, like quite famous. I was like, geez, I'm totally in the deep end a wee bit here. And like, he'd asked me to drum for them as well, which I hadn't played the drums in probably about a year at that point, so I was a little bit rusty. But did a couple of gigs with them, and it was great fun. So yeah, kind of lost like 4 days partying with these crazy Mexicans. But yeah, so I wrote this tune after they left, and I've been in touch with them quite a bit. And that was about a year and a half ago now. So, yeah.
Just go when you're ready. that was another absolutely cracking track by David B Mac. David B Mac right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Sorry, what was that tune called?
It's called Mexican.
Mexican?
Yeah.
As in a Mexican with a...
With an F.
Yeah, there you go. Mexican. Right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Tell me a bit about these up-and-coming gigs you've got. You mentioned off air to me there that there's a couple of gigs you've got.
Yes, I've got a couple. I run all the music for a little street food market down in Leith on Pitt Street. So that's called Pitt Street Market.
Okay.
So I'll be starting back up on the 18th of February. Through the summer, we were doing it kind of every week. I think it's a bit quieter at the moment at the start of the year, but definitely for the summer it'll be running every single week, every Saturday. So that's down on Pitt Street in Leith.
Pitt Street, yeah.
I'm also doing playing a gig in the Assembly Roxy, the Living Room Sessions, which is on the 30th of March, I think.
Okay.
It was meant to be this week, but I think it's been moved. So
30th of March,
30th,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Details for them can be found on your Facebook page?
Yeah, everything's
up on your social media. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to mention your family thing, your family band thing. We're going to get them in at a later date, possibly. We'll mention them later on. We're going to move on to song number 3.
Cool. This was a tune that I did I wrote it for my brother's wedding,
right.
And stupidly agreed to play during the ceremony, which was, I think it's the most nervous I've ever been for any sort of performance.
Okay.
It was quite a big wedding. There was about 300 to 350 people. I also work in a comedy club as well, so as did he. So the majority of the audience were all like close family friends and comedians. So it's quite a tough crowd, I'd say. But anyway, so I was playing during the ceremony on my own and also with my sister, who we'd put together a couple of songs that we'd only really sort of started learning a couple of days before. So it was all pretty rough and ready. I then forgot to bring all the music for it. So pretty much through the whole ceremony, I was absolutely shaking and like trying to Google all the chords and stuff on my phone. We're out, it's like up in the Highlands, middle of nowhere, there's no reception, so I was like, all right, this is going to be horrific.
So it sounds like a show on East Coast FM here, man.
Yeah. So I don't, like the actual wedding ceremony, I remember none of really. But then I was doing my part, which I kind of felt okay about. I kind of knew what I was playing, but then got up and I was sat in front of the whole ceremony a little bit. It wasn't a stage, but it's like, I don't know what you call it in church, but it's raised, raised part. And I was wearing a kilt, dressed as a Scotsman should be.
Appropriately? Or
not so appropriately, as I then realised when sat down and the whole congregation getting full front view of
nice.
everything. So then, so that kind of did not help situations at all. But yeah, this is the tune that I played.
What's the tune called?
Mac and Miranda's Wedding.
Mac and Miranda.
Yeah, Mac and Miranda's Wedding. Okay, I'm just going to quickly tune.
Sure. We're going to give a shout out while you're tuning up there to Duncan Murray, who we had on last week, who's joined us on Facebook. Hello, Duncan. Thank you very much for tuning in. Dave B Mac will be here for the next 2 or 3 tunes.
Cool.
Here we go. We're ready to go. That track was called Mac and Miranda's Wedding
It is, yeah.
by David B Mac, right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Again, absolutely cracking sound. That's phenomenal. I want to give a shout out to Reese Heaven, who joined us on Facebook, and my wife Lindsay. She said it was beautiful. So thank you very much. You mentioned that one was for your sister's wedding. So I see your brother's wedding. Sorry. So your brother would be Mac.
Yeah, that's one.
Obviously, you're Mac.
Well, so my full name is David Ben McGregor. So the reason I use Dave B Mac as my kind of musician's title, I guess, for the last wee while is because in Edinburgh there's another 3 guitarists all under Dave McGregor, so I kind of had to change it. 2 of which are doing very well. I shan't say any more than that. Okay. But you mentioned your sister. You also play in a band with your sister. Yeah, so it's called Children Know the Mist. So we play as a duo and also as a 4, sometimes 5-piece band. Right. Kind of play a mixture of dark soul, blues, funk, jazzy numbers, all those things. Send me some stuff in here and I'll get it done for you. Of course I will. Hopefully get you the whole band booked in for a live session. You know the setup now, you've seen what we've got. That'd be cool. Acoustic, unplugged stuff works the best. You know that. Anyway, right. Mention to me again, one more time, your gigs you've got coming up. You've got one on the 18th of February. 18th of February, so that's at Pitt's Street Food Market in Leith. And then the second one is 30th of March at the Roxy Assembly, the living room sessions. Roxy Assembly, I'm just writing that down here so I can mention it when you disappeared. Cool. Right, track number 4 for us. Okay, track number 4. Now, I'm going to interrupt you. Right? Do. I've been up and moved the Facebook camera and shown people your feet, what you've got at your feet. I'm going to use your feet for the next one. Cool. Are you going to? Can you do that? Say it again. Because I'm blown away by what this man can do with his feet as well as his hands. My shoes are pretty nice. Pretty skanky. I haven't actually looked at the shoes. I was more impressed with the pedal board, to be honest. Right, so keep your ears out for what he's doing with his feet also. Right, tell me a bit about song number 4. Song number 4 is, I only wrote it about last week, so it's probably still a bit rough and ready, and I should probably play another one, but I thought I'd just do it anyway. It doesn't really have a name because it's only just been written, so yeah, make of it what you will. Okay. It's more of a slightly different style to the others, but exclusive. See what happens. Thank you very much.
That was the song with no name by David B Mac right here in the sessions on East Coast FM. Again, what an absolutely cracking sound that is. I can't go over how amazing that sounds in here. You mentioned off air about the bass on your amp and disturbing your neighbours.
Yeah, very much so.
Does that happen quite often?
Yes, actually got a complaint at one point. This was with the band we got a bit carried away. Not long actually after I'd got like my octave pedal, which is where all the bass sounds come from, and got very excited and had my mate round who's also playing the drums and saxophones and everything, and got a really nice note from the people upstairs saying like really enjoying the music, sounds really cool, but things are starting to fall off tables and pictures are coming off the walls, so yeah, we had to turn it down. Brought them a bottle of wine, it was all fine.
Fair enough. As long as the songs are nice enough about it.
Yeah.
We're kind enough to give you a note and not a phone call to the police, so
yeah.
We don't have many neighbours at the moment in East Coast, so we're enjoying ourselves here. There is neighbours round about, but they're not open just now, so that's fine. Right, so we're going to do one more tune before we disappear.
Cool.
Tell me, what was the last question going to be? Oh, your social medias again. So
yeah, so you can find got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Bebo.
Bebo, right? Is that still cool?
I don't think so. So just Facebook /DAVEBEMAC, Dave B Mac.
Dave B Mac.
That's for all of them.
And is your EP going to be released soon?
Or soon, hopefully, yeah. Certainly within the next kind of 3-4 months. I reckon.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for coming in, and tell me a little bit about song number 5.
I haven't really thought I'm going to play it, so I don't know. I'll do...
We quite like a cheesy cover.
You want a cheesy cover?
We quite like cheesy covers here in the sessions. Have you got any?
Yeah, I could. I could.
Well, I mean, we've had like the final countdown. We've had Stacey's mum. We've had cheesy cover, but it doesn't have to be that cheesy. It can be a.
Okay, I'll do a kind of version of Bill Withers. What's it called? This is terrible. I can't remember what it's called.
Play it for a minute, and we'll see where it goes.
Okay. Yes.
This is a Bill Withers cover by David B Mac, right here in the sessions on East Coast. That was a Bill Withers cover.
Yeah.
Use Me.
Yeah, Use Me, that's it. I can't believe I forgot that.
It was actually my wife Lindsay on the Facebook feed that reminded me of the name.
Bill Withers, thank the Lord, he's still with us.
Thank you very much, Lindsay, for that. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime you've got anything to promote, when your EP comes out, send it in. I'll get it played for you. We need to get your other band booked in. Children Are the Best.
Children in the Mist.
Children, yeah, we'll get them in. End of March is the dates I'm looking at, so we'll arrange that after we're finished. And before you go, we'll get a cheesy picture underneath the banner.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, and like I say, be in touch.
Will do.
I'm going to continue the sessions here tonight with a track by a band called the King's Lot. This is called One of These Days. Cheers, man, that's brilliant.
Cheers, thanks for having me.
I'll just